In this exercise, we will create a simple multi-view drawing using orthographic projection principles and construction aids such as the Snap Grid, Visual Grid, XLINE, and Ray commands. I'll begin by typing Start Up at the command line and entering a value of 1 to activate the wizard. Now when I type in New or start a new drawing, I get the wizard, and I can select Use a Wizard, the rightmost button, and then Quick Setup. I'll say OK. I'll select decimal for the unit of measure. I'll say Next, and I'll give it an area of 11 for the width and 8.5 for the length. Finish. If I right-click on the Snap button on the status bar, I'll get a pop-up that will allow me to select Settings and take me to the Drafting Settings dialog box, where I can change the snap on the Snap and Grid tab to 0.25 and the grid X and Y spacing to 1. I'll say OK. I'll turn my snap and my grid on, and I'll turn all of my other objects, all of my other status bar buttons off. I'll do a zoom all, Z, enter, A, enter, to allow the entire drawing area to show up on my screen. I'll begin drawing my object in the lower left-hand corner of the screen, and that will be my front view. Using the line command, I can come over 4 inches, and then I can come back up to the y-axis a height of 1 and come down to finish my front view. I can project the top view from my front view by using construction lines. I'll type in XLINE, the command alias, and then V for vertical. This gives me a vertical construction line. I'll click on the end and the other end, and then using that reference I can draw my top view, which comes from one construction line to the other and then goes up a distance of 1.5 and back down. There's a 1-inch hole in the center which I can draw using the circle command. It's 1 inches from the edge, centered, and it has a D diameter of 1. I can use X lines to project back down the circle from the top view into the front view. This is a vertical construction line. And then I can use the line command with my snap off and my object snap on to draw the hidden lines of where that hole passes through my doorstop. To create the right side view, which will go over here on the right side of the screen, I'll use projections from both my front view and my top view. I need a 45-degree miter line, which I can create using the XLINE command with the A for angle option, and then type in 45. And I can place that line wherever I'd like the spacing of my right side view to be. I can then use the XLINE command with the horizontal option to project over from the top view to that miter line. And I can project over from the front view into the right side view. I'll want to turn my snap off and my O snap on so that I can pick up the points where this hole passes through the angled inclined plane of my doorstop. And then I can use the XLINE command with the vertical option to project down from the intersection points of the horizontal construction lines and their intersection with the 45-degree miter line. Now my entire right side view is complete. I just need to go into the line command and finish it up. To do the whole, it will appear as an ellipse in the right side view, so I can go to the axis end option for the ellipse, and I'll start on the major axis, come over, pick up the other major axis, and then select the minor axis. I've now completed my drawing. I can save this as Multiview Drawing, and I can also delete the construction lines that I've created to reveal the finished object. And there it is. The hidden lines would actually be dashed lines here, and I might include center lines as well, but for now this is adequate.